Hey guys, Ahmed from Sanctum Squad, and I'm here to bring you a special combo. This is going to be a very quick video. What we're going to do is, because of the success of the channel, so thank you to everyone, by the way, we've been hitting some great numbers over the past 2 weeks. So I really appreciate the support, and hopefully you guys can continue supporting the content on the channel. We're looking to hit 2K subscribers by the end of the month. And hopefully maybe even push to 3K by the end of June. What I have for you guys today, because the first video we released recently was the Maliss, the My 9-1 from the 2 sneak peeks. There is a secret combo that I've been working on, and I think you guys would enjoy. I'm going to try and go through this as fast as I can, but also give you guys a good explanation, because I want this to be a quick video. I don't want to be talking about things for too long. This combo is going to turn around and bite me in the back at some point, because I actually wanted to keep the secret for a very long time. But you know what? Sharing is caring. But also because I don't think I'm playing Maliss moving forward. This combo revolves around a specific card choice I was playing. So everyone, I think about 7 out of 10 Maliss players don't play TB11 anymore. But the reason why I played it, and I think a lot of people questioned why I still play this. I still think this is not a bad thing to play. If you don't play it, it's not bad either. But I think this does come up. But more importantly, the secret's out. This is the combo that makes me still want to play TB11. It's not the end of the world. Just as a disclaimer, this combo does not work through in the mirror. This combo is exclusively just for anything but the mirror. But hopefully you enjoy the secret little combo that I've been creating for you guys. I'm going to do it this way, so it looks like you are my opponent. I'm using tokens to show just arbitrary cards in hand. Dormouse alone gets you this, but just to show you how powerful this is when you have a full hand, I'm going to use blank cards just to represent it. So we're going to normal summon Dormouse, and we're going to activate the effect, and we are going to banish the White Rabbit. The White Rabbit's going to activate its effect, and the effect of White Rabbit will trigger on summon, setting us the TB11. We're going to keep this TB11 set for the time being. We're going to go into not Splash Mage, because holding Splash Mage is the thing that's going to prevent us from being nibbed and not being able to play. So we're going to summon the Lizardos, and we're going to burn the Dormouse. So after it's banished, it's going to come back. We've paid 600 so far. These two will make Red Ransom. And then Red Ransom effect will activate, and it will add us Maliss in the Mirror. And if you have Maliss in the Mirror already, you can add Underground if you want. Obviously, it all depends on your hand. And then we are going to activate the TB11. We're going to banish this, and it's going to summon out a March Hare that can't be activated or attack this turn. And then Red Ransom is going to activate its effect on the resolution, summoning back, and then banishing Chessie. And then Chessie will summon itself. At this moment in time, what we can do, we can use the Chessie Cat. We actually have a Maliss name in hand, but assuming none of these are Maliss names, we actually can just banish this to activate the effect and draw an additional 2 cards. We're going to take 2 of these monsters, and we're going to turn them into a Cyburst Wicked. We're going to then take the March Hare and convert that into a Lingereaver. What we'll then do is trigger the Wicked, because something was summoned to a zone it points to. We'll banish the March Hare, and we will add ourselves a At-Ignister card, a Cyburst Tuner, Dark Tuner from the deck, and that'll be backup. On the res, we will activate March Hare to add it back to hand. As you can see, our hand is insane right now. We are then going to... I can't tell if I started with additional card or not. I think I gave myself more than 1 card. Anyway, we'll activate the backup. Summon, because we control a extra deck monster, a monster summon from the extra deck, a Cyburst monster summon from the extra deck. On the summon, we'll activate the effect. And we will... Oh no, I do think this is in hand. And we will add Wizard, and then we will discard a card. We will discard the bomb token, or an arbitrary card. What we then can do, and this is where the combo starts to show its true colors. we make Sprite Sprint. On the summon, Sprite Sprint will let us send a level 2 monster from the deck to the grave. And what we're going to do is we're going to send Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. Those that aren't familiar with Nightmare Corruptor Ibli, if it leaves my field, it gets special summoned to my opponent's side, and that person cannot special summon monsters except link monsters, so it plays around Nib, etc. We'll explain what happens at the point where this is threatening to go on the opponent's field in a second, but it's almost like a pseudo FTK in a sense. So this combo is now actually showing its true colors and where we're going with it. We're going to activate the wizard now, and we target the Ibli, which allows us to summon both in defense, but now we are Cyberse locked. At this point, we're going to take these two and make Splash Mage, but if we do that, we are susceptible to being nibbed, because we make the Splash Mage, Ibli triggers, it prompts them that this is the only time they get to nib, but we lose our Splash Mage. If they nib now, this goes to grave, I get a token that I can turn into a Link Spider, and I've still got March Hare in hand to make the Splash Mage. So the best way to play around the nib is if they don't nib here, we change this, or link it off, into a Lingeribo, and then this activates. So if we get nibbed now, we still get the token, we still got the March Hare to make the Splash Mage. But for the sake of this combo, we summon Ibli onto their side of the field. They now can't draw a Mulcharmy like Meows as their 6th card and use it because they control a card. If they would have had a Mulcharmy by now, they should have used it, obviously. Imperms won't work if they haven't used them already. I don't know why they wouldn't have. Evenly won't work, they control monster, but the most important thing is they cannot special summon. That is the crucial element here. Now, what we're going to do is, now that they can't nib us, we are going to make the Splash Mage, and this is why we went for the Haggard to start off with. The Splash Mage is going to summon us out a Meows, a Chessie, or any Maliss name. These two are going to link off into a White Binder. White Binder is going to banish TB11 for fodder and the Dormouse, just so we can shuffle it back in. If we haven't banished the Malice in the Mirror, we can banish that as well. Going to activate the White Binder to set ourselves the GWC. And then what we are going to do from here is we are going to just double check the grave. We're going to link these two off into a Firewall Dragon. Just as a disclaimer, this can't be linked off this turn, but it's no problem with having a body. And now we're going to activate the March Hare. We're going to banish the White Binder, and we're going to summon out the March Hare. And then what's going to happen is the White Binder gets triggered, summons out, and we get to draw a card. Now, what I like to do here is I like to activate the Firewall just to add the follow-up. So we can either add Ignister, let's say we discarded a Hand Trap or something like that. We can add it back, so we can use Firewall effect, add this back to hand. And we can then go into our Allied Code effect activates, summoning back White Binder and the Red Ransom. This point sideways, so we can still get the Omni Negate. And this is the end of the combo. So you probably have to set a few cards just so you don't discard. But this is what the one Dormouse gets you. You also have the options of having Underground being in hand or having this in hand. One of the things that is kind of cool is if you have the Underground, you activate the Underground. And if you do find the space, something else that you could do instead is if you can get 2 extra deck monsters on board, instead of making it allied, you can make Avramax, and then in the opponent's turn, if you can't keep any of these on board, you summon back one of these with GWC. Most likely it's going to be White Binder that allows you to bring back Red Ransom. What happens is that they cannot switch this to attack. Or they can. They go to battle phase. The field spell says that they have to attack into a Malice name. Avramax says it has to be attacked, so they can't even crash this to play around. Apologies if I've rushed through this. I'm going to regret showing you this combo, because I can feel myself going to an OTS or a regional and somebody just sacking me with one of these combos. Let me know if you have any questions and if you want to see any other combo videos and probably more details. Something that I'm looking at doing is a more detailed discussion about Regenesis and about White Forest. White Forest, of course, I topped the Brotherhood Regional with it recently. I think it's something that some people may be interested in looking at. The White Forest fan base seems to be very big. So yeah, let us know in the comments. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, put the notification bell so we can get the channel fueled with a lot of recognition. Some exposure is really good at the moment. We're trying to like just pull this channel back to where it should be, giving you guys some good content, and it gives us some enthusiasm to give you even better content if we're getting more views and we hit that subscriber target. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully every Ibli in the world gets bought out and burnt, because I would hate to play against this in those hands where you open no hand traps. But yeah, thank you.